This morning, we are getting excited for another Water Fire weekend, and for one reason in particular. It's one of the biggest celebrations of the year, the Salute to Veterans. Michaela is live down by the water, ready to tell us all about what to expect during this weekend of red, white, and blue. Good morning, Michaela.
Hey, good morning, Brendan. Yeah, that's right. We are so excited for this weekend. The Roadshow is proud to salute those who have served and continue to serve our country in the United States Armed Forces. And so is Water Fire. They are proud to salute all of our veterans as well with this weekend's special Water Fire lighting. Bronwyn Dannenfelser joins us from Water Fire, as well as Heather. She is the co-chair of this special event. Bronwyn, you said, you were telling me prior to going on air, this is the 6th year that we have done this Salute to Veterans. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. I mean, you helped me, I remember, kick off all of the promotions for this when we did it the first year. And every year it has grown more and more, and we see more people involved, more people coming down for the torch ceremony. We involve more people in our resource fair, so we're able to bring a lot more to our veterans. So each year gets bigger and bigger, and, you know, we should be so proud of everybody, and especially, you know, after the elections that we just had, remembering that we have such freedoms here in this country, and it's thanks to everybody in our military and their families. And so thank you to everybody that's gone before us and that allows us to walk forward.
Yeah, we certainly thank them for their bravery, decades and decades of that. And so many of us have a family connection, so I know this Water Fire is extra special. Heather, Bronwyn alluded to the fact that there is a resource fair. Can you tell us about that and what some of the things are that we can experience while we're here?
Sure. So the VA is one of the sponsors of the resource fair, the Veterans Health Administration, that's up on Chalkstone Avenue. And we are going to be offering benefits for healthcare benefits, benefits that include disability benefits, and various other things. Walgreens is partnered with the VA to give out flu shots to enrolled veterans. And we're also, yeah, it's great. And so we're also going to have a lot of other of our friends back from the resource fair, Team Red, White, and Blue, Current Care, the United Veterans Council that works with the state, and the state of the Rhode Island Department of Veterans Affairs is also going to be there as well. So a lot of people who provide different services for veterans, some that the VA can't provide. It's a supplemental, so it's jam-packed this year. Yeah. We're totally full, so we're really excited to have everyone there, and very excited to be a part of this.
Yeah, I know we're going to chat more about the extra entertainment that's happening as part of this Water Fire as well. Bronwyn, you'll stay with us for that, I'm sure.
Of course.
Okay, she always does. She likes hanging out with us every morning. And you know what, guys? If you've been disappointed in these early sunsets, I know tomorrow, 4:29, but you know what that means? You can just enjoy the lighting even earlier in the day. So there's a positive side to that. It's going to be a great one. We'll tell you more in just a bit.
Welcome back. We are celebrating the red, white, and blue all weekend long in honor of Veterans Day, saluting those who have served in the military. And what better way to do this than by attending one of Water Fire's biggest events of the year. This is where we find Michaela this morning getting a preview of the big weekend events. Hello once again, Michaela.
Hi, you know what? Right behind me in just a little over 24 hours, those braziers are going to be lit, celebrating our veterans for the Salute to Veterans Water Fire. And Benris actually plays a big part this year. We have Dave and Tom from the brand. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Dave, I didn't realize that Benris had quite a connection to the military.
They do, and they're because of that, they're very excited to be a part of this event tomorrow night. It's a salute to veterans, but also, you know, it's a reminder of the role that the families have, and really a reminder of the broader role that we all have in making sure that we do the things that we need to do to keep the society free and great. And so Benris is a natural fit for that because they've got a 75-year relationship with the military.
Wow.
And they really are the military watch of the greatest generation, and now they're poised to become the watch of the 21st century.
And you guys are wearing some of the watches right now, I see?
There we are, yep. They're right there. Tom's got on his version. And Tom, why don't you talk about these?
This is the Air Chief, which is one of our major models. It's a chronometer as well as a watch. And Dave has on our Sea Chief, which is waterproof and was really the successor to the watch that was developed by Benris during World War II for the frogmen, and is basically capable of 300 meters of depth and it's still operating, or 900 feet.
Really impressive. And you guys are very much involved in WaterFire tomorrow night. You have a pop-up shop happening there. Tell us about it.
We do. We have a pop-up shop where we will be selling our watches along with other accessories that are targeted to the same market, which is basically people who want to have a modern 21st century watch that has a heritage to it.
Right.
I mean, we have really built on the heritage that this brand started 90 years ago.
And a donation will be made to actually 2 different places.
That is correct. We will be donating half of the profits to WaterFire, and the other half of the profits will go to the veterans organizations which are supporting the veterans here at the show tomorrow night.
And I know you guys are providing some backpacks for all the torchbearers, a part of the opening ceremony as well. Dave, this must be really meaningful to you to know where Benrus started and to now have this tie-in and see the veterans tomorrow night.
Yeah, it really is exciting, and there is that great tie-in. You know, the hallmarks of heritage, of Benrus's heritage, have been reliability and dependability, and so I think any veteran can tell you that that is the thing that they value and appreciate the most when they're on active duty in a unit, to know that you've got guys that you can rely on, depend on,
Right.
and Benrus is an important part of that heritage as well.
Reliability, dependability, definitely says our United States Armed Forces, that's for sure. Come on out to WaterFire, check out the Benrus pop-up while you're here, and when we come back, we have a special musical treat for you, so don't miss it. That's right, guys. We are here down by the water at WaterFire, getting ready for tomorrow's salute to our veterans. So Bronwyn is back with us, along with Chief Garapi from the Governor's own 88th Army Band, who you've actually seen on our show on 4th of July. Chief, we'll get to you in just a moment. Bronwyn, remind folks again the excitement to come tomorrow night.
Well, there's a lot going on, Michaela, and everything starts around 3 o'clock in the afternoon with the resource fair. And then at 4 o'clock, we kick off at the State House. We've got Jim Clifton speaking. We've got the band playing, some of the jazz members of the band playing, and then we start that incredible torch procession at 5 o'clock. So make sure to be down in the Basin area by 5:30, because that's when the 88th Army Band will be playing, and we have that massive celebration and the torch ceremony. And then make your way into Memorial Park here and see all of the monuments, and lots to do.
Really reflect and celebrate those that have served and continue to serve our country. And for that, we thank all of you for joining us here this morning and for your service as well. Tell us a little bit about the band and what you'll be doing tomorrow night.
Well, we'll be performing for all the veterans that are going to be at WaterFire, and all the public that's going to be there too. It's going to be a great show. We'll be doing a lot of military-type, patriotic-type performances. Both the rock band from the Navy is also going to be there, but we'll be at the State House with the jazz group and down in the Basin with the full concert band.
So can we hear a little something today?
Absolutely.
What will they be playing?
They'll be playing the Army song.
All right, the Army song. Take it away, guys.
Yeah.
Here we go. Governor's own 88th Army Band performing at WaterFire. Salute to our veterans tomorrow night.